Another twist in the tale of Stuart Sivray. Just yesterday, he was fined more than £4,000 for data protection offences and sentenced to 10 weeks imprisonment for contempt of court. This afternoon, he walked free, having been granted bail.
Well, I'll be going through all of the appeals process. I'll be taking other civil actions also against the states of Jersey. I don't expect any long-term success within the island, obviously, because the judicial system is so politicised here. But this is all being taken with a long-term objective to challenging the structure of power in Jersey before the European Court of Human Rights at Strasbourg, and that's always been, for at least the last 2 years, the long-term goal. And the actions taken against him the last day or so mean jailing me for 10 weeks on the basis of 3 charges I'd only had less than 24 hours notice of. You know, it's great, actually. It just adds massive weight to the evidence and the cause of getting Jersey cleaned up.
Less than 24 hours ago, Mr. Stuart Sivray was in the Magistrates' Court awaiting sentencing on data protection charges. But in a surprise move, Assistant Magistrate Bridget Shaw added 3 charges of contempt of court to the charges against him, and it's those that resulted in the 10-week jail sentence. Now, today, Mr. Sivray was here at the Royal Court to enter a plea for bail. The prosecuting advocate, Stephen Baker, said Mr. Sivray yesterday had pleaded guilty to the charges, something Mr. Sivray denied. The court also questioned whether or not the contempt charges really amounted to contempt. Furthermore, Mr. Sivray said he'd had less than 24 hours notice of the charges having been added, allowing him no time to prepare a defence. The court then adjourned only to return to grant him his request.
It's not unusual. It happens all the time. If you're convicted, but you are appealing, and your prison sentence is not a very long one, you're granted bail very often pending your appeal, so that by the time the appeal case is heard, there isn't the danger that you've already served your sentence in prison.
A directions hearing will take place in January. That will decide how Sivray's appeal to all charges should be heard. Tonight, though, Stuart Sivray walks away a free man.